how inclined is the House to echo what happened in the Senate? Let's discuss. Okay, well, I want to bring in two different members of Congress here. Democratic Congressman Jonathan Jackson, who believes that the answer is to get rid of ICE as an enforcement agency, and Republican member of Congress Randy Fine. I'm actually in your home state tonight, Randy. Don't have the cops come and get me. Let me ask you first, Randy. Do you think that the Speaker's going to? Not yet. Will you have the? Do you think the Speaker's going to have the House come back and vote on this, or do you think that there is a sticking point?
Well, I think the issue is logistics. The Senate, as far as I know, hasn't passed anything yet, so there's nothing to actually vote on. Tomorrow's Friday, and we're supposed to be back on Monday. And you know, you can't ask people who are in California and all over the world. We were supposed to be home this week. And so the Democrats have chosen for the second time in only a few months to shut the government down in order to give things to illegal immigrants over Americans. That's a certainty. There's no way we'll be able to vote by Saturday night when the government shuts down.
Jonathan, what do you make of that criticism?
I think it's unfair and it's inaccurate. I do believe that there is a role for the Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement Agency to provide. It has to beg the question, how does ICE interact with U.S. citizens? How does ICE kill U.S. citizens in Minneapolis that are exercising their First Amendment right? How does ICE become immune from any sort of liability on assassinating, putting 9 bullets in the back of a man that's on the ground, or putting 3 bullets in the head of Miss Renee Good? I mean, it's just something fundamentally wrong. So we would like to see the government stay open. We just want to see this extra military judicial force stop killing American citizens and kidnapping people. When you see that child facing that tire outside and below zero and being used as a bait and hook to lure out of parents, that's just cruel. People are going missing now. Women are missing. That's just cruelty. And we're saying that's enough. Put an end to it. It's exceeded its authority. And the judges are saying that as well.
So I get that. One point of pushback, then I'll end on Randy. But Jonathan, do you lose high ground when you say abolish ICE? Because you got to have enforcement if you're going to have laws. The question is how they do their job. And I get your criticisms. I would say let's wait for the investigations on Preddy and on Good before we make our conclusions. But that aside, why say abolish it when you know there's a need for it?
I don't know where you've gotten that exact quote from me, and if that was attributed, it's totally inaccurate. There is something for immigration, customs enforcement. I absolutely with that. But now this is the 10th largest military force in the entire world. They have just got an additional $75 billion of appropriations.
Right.
Mr. Jonathan Ross that assassinated Renee Good is now walking the streets. Why have they taken the evidence out of the crime scene in the state of Minneapolis? That is a state crime when you murder someone.
Okay. I understand it. I just wanted to get the clarification on that.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sorry I said abolish if that's not your position. Randy, let me give you a last word. You shook your head. I only got 30 seconds. You shook your head when he said they put 9 bullets in his back. You don't believe that happened to Mr. Preddy?
No, I shook my head when he said they assassinated him. When you're carrying a gun and you run towards federal officers that are trying to do their job, one of them sees that gun and yells, "Gun, gun, gun." That's not an assassation. That's you finding out. That's you finding out.
I get the distinction.
When you're on the ground,
I got to go to commercial. They're going to run me. They're going to take me to black, guys. I get it. I just wanted to distinguish. We'll keep talking about it once the investigation is found. Jonathan Jackson, thank you. Randy Fine, thank you both.